there, sludgelings. Welcome back to another edition of the Trollhole Podcast. Mike and Ben breaking in here real quick with a little call to action for you. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell right there so you're always notified of all of our new sweet little posts. And a little something else for you, too. Did anyone say anything weird to you this week? Feel free to email trollholepod@gmail.com. Send us your weirdness, and we will deal with it for you. A little troll back, because we have your back. Now enjoy this episode of The Troll.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Welcome back to the Trollhole Podcast, where we trash the trolls so you don't have to. Reach in, pull it out, hop aboard the troll hoster, because we're taking a ride to the spit pit. I'm one of your hosts. It's the seasons of giving hand wrap me a shiving. It's me, Mike Lester. With me, as always, the coast to my most, the butter to my toast. He's the Grand Marshal of the Turkey Day Parade. Gobble, gobble, gobble. He sits when he pees. It's Ben Katzner, everyone. Ben Katzner.
Doesn't even rhyme.
What's going on, Ben?
What the hell?
What's going on?
I sit when I do everything. It's not like a pee specific thing. I'm a big sitter. What do you want from me? Mike, who's our guest today?
With us today, an incredible comedian. Avert your eyes from life's many tragedies. Welcome to Hellwell, Lizzy Cassidy. Welcome in, Lizzy.
Hey, thanks.
Lizzy. Bye, Lizzy.
Thank you. I loved that.
Yeah, good.
That was really great.
Good. Thank you.
That was really wonderful.
Thank you. I tripped over a few things, but we got through
I
it.
think that added to it. I think that added character and flair.
Well, you know what it is? I never write these down, so they're kind of just going to come out as they come out, you know?
Really impressive.
The only landing I had for Ben was sit when he pees.
And I liked learning that.
Which
I liked learning that about my
friend. Just kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. It doesn't rhyme with anything. Not a thing I do,
Well,
but I respect
no, it actually does because
it is a thing you do. Every guy
I guess
does
they do
it
sometimes.
at home.
Yeah. I usually just piss on the floor. What?
The original limerick is gobble, 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 you can't catch me. Did you know that? With us, as always, the producer that makes it all happen, the lord of the board, the man we need more than life itself. It's Neil. Producer Neil.
Good to be here, guys.
Couple new lights there,
me.
Neil.
I'm trying to spruce it up on my end, you know?
Hey,
Yeah.
Neil, honestly, thank you for having us and continuing to work with us.
What's incredible about Neil being like, I'm trying to spruce it up, is that no one gets to see what you're doing.
Oh, they do.
No one can see
He's
it.
got a cam.
I got a cam.
You have a cam now?
Got a cam.
Oh, I see.
I found an old iPad. So.
Okay.
But also ambiance is important.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like it.
And stuff eventually.
I like that you look like a radio DJ at like the end of the world. You know what I mean? I think that's fun. You're like,
He looks like a Fallout DJ. It's like Fallout New Vegas.
Minneapolis.
fellow patriots, fight on. You're like, okay,
Fallout,
cool.
the EDM festival. Everyone's in a gas mask.
Just listening to Skrillex.
So everything's exactly the same.
That's pretty much the same.
Except
That's a good
they're
point.
necessary now.
That's a good point. Lizzy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
I'm
Thanks
happy
for
to be
being
here.
This is exciting. You got your vape on you.
I
That's
got my
fun.
vape on me.
First question when she got into the Hellwell, can I vape in here?
I said it more. I said it nicer,
Yeah, but you knew what you were doing.
but I knew what I was doing.
It's the spit pit. It's the great vape escape. Your vaping is more than welcome here. Now, what flavor do you like for your vape?
I don't like necessarily this one, but this is peach ice.
Oh, I love
that out.
peach,
Neil,
Lizzy.
blur that out. Don't let anyone see that.
Oh.
It's
Blur out the
okay.
label on
It's
that
a
water,
little
too.
sweet for me. I prefer a Miami mint.
Now, is that like tropical fruit
No, it's just
and minty?
mint, but it's a little sweeter than the regular mint. Just a little bit.
There's more humidity in it.
It's
Yeah.
got cocaine.
It's mint, but it's Cuban.
It's made by an old Jewish woman.
It's Cuban.
Oh, you said Cuban. I go Jewish. You
Yeah,
went Cuban.
either one.
Same idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
they're all there.
Well, what are you gonna do? You don't vape though.
I'll vape some weed.
Yeah.
I'll
You
vape a
will,
little
Daddy.
weed here. I'll take a little snoot of some vaped weed here and there. Never got into the normie nicotine vapes.
Yeah. Well, I quit everything,
Really?
so I have to vape or I'll die.
Yeah.
Ben knew me before that.
That's the medical.
I needed to.
Doctors are like, you must vape.
Actually,
Yeah.
a cardiologist one time was like, all things considered, not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, that's different than what I said, but yeah, for
And,
sure.
and I mean, all things considered was the stuff I used to do, which is
Sure.
like booze and cocaine and cigarettes.
Yeah.
And whatever else.
They're like vaping compared to speedballs, not the worst.
Yeah, my doctor believes in harm reduction.
Yeah. Your doctor's like, girl, you don't even have popcorn lung yet. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Have that.
Yeah.
And then I just got like some quit vaping company sent me a message on Instagram, was like, do you want to work with us as an influencer? And I was like, no, but you can send me the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Get a
You
little
really,
money.
that's an interesting conundrum to be in.
'Cause
Your
I don't wanna
vape or your
quit.
money, you know.
Well, you could
Well, they
fake
don't
it.
give you
could just
money, they
lie.
give you product.
What's the product?
Mints.
Oh, I bet you it's like
It's nicotine mint.
Oh.
or it's one of those vapes now. I think they're called Fume that you just
Yeah,
vape air.
it wasn't Fume.
Yeah.
And I
those
won't say the
suck.
name because I haven't tried it yet, so we don't know if it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
But
And
it
they're
was-
not a sponsor.
It was like the only quit vaping mints that are out there.
Sure.
Also, they can sponsor us too, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll quit vaping for you. We'll start and quit immediately. That's
I will. I'm also willing to say that I've quit.
Yeah. You're like, I'll lie for
I was gonna
product.
say, just lie.
Yeah.
Just lie.
People do. I mean, that's exactly what, especially in podcasting and stuff. It's literally people just being like, "Oh, you should try this. I try it every day." And then
Yeah.
you're like, "Have you ever had that?" Actually, like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I've never even heard of it.
No,
Like,
I
what?
absolutely
Yeah, yeah.
said yes and won't do it.
Yeah, they're like liquid IV is the reason I've never
Right.
had COVID
Right.
or why I'll never get COVID.
Right.
It's
Honestly, I said
liquid
yes
IV.
because I was like, it'd be nice to have these mints on a plane.
Sure,
You know,
absolutely.
I've recently stopped vaping on the plane.
Wow, what a hero! I didn't
I
know that
know.
we had a hero. on the show.
I know
can really
it's really
vape
huge.
anywhere.
You can,
That's
but
the beauty.
it turns out vaping on a plane is like actually a huge deal if you get caught. So
Yeah.
I've stopped.
It's a federal offense.
It's a federal offense.
Yeah. I'll turn your ass in. If you're fucking next to me and you're vaping, I'm like, yo, get this bitch right here. Her mouth is on fire. Get her out of here.
I'm like, no, I'm not. It's coming out of my mouth. Stop.
There's a fire on the plane. So are you vaping like in seat or do you go to the bathroom and do
In
it?
seat, in the sleeve.
In seat in
Hold
the
it
sleeve.
In the
Hold it in until it
sleeve.
comes out clear.
Like you're smoldering.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
It's
Ready?
gonna get us demonetized.
I can't really talk while I do it.
It's nicotine. It's fine.
Lizzy, that's fucking embarrassing. but
No,
it's pretty sick. But
that's
it's pretty
pretty
sick. There's no
covert.
smoke.
Nothing coming out.
Where does the smoke go?
Oh, I forgot to say that into a microphone. Thank God. Thank God. But did you see that? Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I'm really good.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty great.
You really just keep it in there.
I'm really good.
It's not God, it's going to come out your ears or something.
Yeah.
Just halfway through this podcast.
I farted out.
Yeah.
When I'm alone at night, I fart it all out.
That's great.
And it makes my farts smell like peach ice.
Which actually makes them less valuable.
Oh, yeah.
Discharge.
Yeah.
But my apartment smells amazing.
If I'm gonna buy a jar of your farts, I want it to
You want
smell as
fart.
bad as possible.
Yeah, I get that.
Personally.
Like yucky.
I get that.
Too much? Is that too much for you, Neil?
Not at all.
Yeah, Neil's a dog. Neil's a freak.
Neil's in the trenches with us.
Did you ever
Wow.
smoke cigarettes?
I had 2 weeks on Cools. I had 2 weeks on Cools and I just puked too many times for it to really take.
Yeah.
I was like, weed is fine.
Once
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
through
yeah.
the puking, it feels good.
I was on Zins hardcore this
Yeah.
summer.
See,
Yeah.
Zins make me puke.
So
I
Zin.
swallow them.
Just gutting us in.
I swallow
That's
them.
A
great,
lot of
dude.
people got them. Because you forget about them.
What are you, a fucking NHL hockey player? I just
Ugh.
sorry.
When you got
bad
four-
ref, cut that out.
when you got
Boo.
when you got 4 in and then you go back later and only count 3, that's a scary situation.
That's tough.
Scary.
That's tough.
It's like I don't even remember swallowing.
What if you got 4 in and you go back later and count 5?
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Where'd
That's
that come
happened
from?
too, because I just add them.
Yeah, or you
Yeah.
cough it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you gut up the Zen
Yeah.
like a shark.
Someone has, it's like when you lose a condom inside of you, someone has to go and like dig it out.
Yeah, someone you love has to take care of it.
I can't find the Zin. I don't know where the Zin is.
Ben's on a certain thought wave.
There was a
today.
girl on TikTok years ago who swallowed a jewel pod, and then all the blood vessels in one of her eyes burst, and it all turned for
Whoa.
head.
Holy
Could be
shit.
unrelated.
Why would you even?
How do you
would
swallow?
I don't know.
Like
I
on
wasn't
purpose?
She's your friend, you said.
No, she was on
You said,
TikTok.
my good friend on TikTok.
She was a girl on TikTok, and
A
she
woman I
swallowed a
love.
jewel pod, and
My
her eye
mom,
exploded.
Yeah. My mom on TikTok.
My mom.
swallowed a jewel pod.
No, my mom is a nice lady.
Yeah.
Never met your mom, and that's how I know she's nice.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't like.
I couldn't
sully
bring her
with
around the
other
places we
comedians.
hung out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, usually when there's nothing to say about the parents, typically they're good parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. If my whole act was about my mom, that's a bad mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you're
Stuff.
looking at it.
Oh,
No.
that's tough.
She's so mad.
Our
at me
number
right
one, our
now.
number one fan.
She's so mad
Really?
at me
Your
right
mom
in
now.
loves
real
the
life,
pod?
or you were saying
Your
watching
does
this?
your mom love the pod?
Loves the pod.
Hi, Mom.
What's up, Mom? Love you. Hope you're calmed down. If you're not, we'll try again next week.
You guys will work it out.
Oh, we always do. We always do. And I will not go into why she's mad.
All right.
That was me giving her a look.
Okay.
All right, let's get into our first segment. Our first segment is called Did Anyone Say Anything Weird to You This Week? DASAWTYTW. Ben, what do you got?
I've been having a weird week with people calling me or like trying to say like you look like this kind of things. Earlier this week, a woman, a comedian's mother, actually, that's why you should never meet a comedian's mom.
True.
She goes, "You look like that one guy, Lil Rel. You look like Lil Rel." That's what she said to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't, but that's okay.
No.
And then another woman at a show yesterday called me Kevin Hart. She said, you're Kevin Hart." And I'm like, these are not the people that I look like. There are people I look like, but it's not them.
racism.
The craziest part, these are two black women.
What
Wow.
is happening, dude?
And one of the even crazier part that doesn't really have anything to do with anything, one of the black women voted for Trump.
That is crazy.
I just thought that was a fun little part of it. So
Which one? Kevin Hart or Little Rel?
Lil Rel,
I thought
Lil
it'd be
Rel
Kevin
voted
Hart.
for Trump.
yeah. And then left the country.
Well, that's one way to do it.
I'll tell you off the pod, but I'll tell you which comedian's mom it is.
Nah, you don't got it.
Yeah, let's cancel. Let's cancel.
There's
people
no
for
canceling.
Let's cancel people for who their parents voted
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Let's start doing that. I've like seen people do that online. They're like, "Well, your parents voted for Trump," and some girl had to make a video where she's like, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, really.
She's
Make
like, "You
a
think I
TikTok."
haven't fucking talked to them?"
Right. It's like, we're going to need you to make a TikTok of you killing your father.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Or else you're not a dem lib.
you're not a fucking ally if you don't waterboard your mom until she changes her vote that's already been cast. But yeah, that's the big one for me. Is just that people. I'm a little nervous. I've shows tonight and tomorrow, and if this is the pattern of people coming up to me and saying what I look like, I'm a little worried for the rest of the weekend. I gotta
Get
be
some
honest.
merch between you.
Yeah,
Get some merch between
yeah, but
you two.
that brings them in. Then they're like,
well,
oh,
make some money if they're gonna hurt your
Yeah.
feelings.
Thanks,
make a little
little Kev.
money.
The
You're
best
like,
is when they
"Ah."
hurt your feelings and then don't buy something.
We've talked about this before.
We
Yeah.
literally
you.
talk about that so much.
Thank
yeah.
you. You got to go. Thank you for coming to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really for me. I have a lot of koozies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get a skinny can koozie. Why don't you do skinny can koozies? Where the fuck? How can I? Where can I make those?
I don't know. Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
White Claw's huge.
White Claw is huge. I'm getting shirts though.
Oh, that's
I got shirts incoming.
What are your shirts
Little
gonna
pocket tee. I got Glaciato Blanco. The
Oh
pocket
yeah,
tee.
dude, that's
It's
great.
gonna be really
That's
good.
sick.
It's
Pocket
good.
D is cool.
Yeah.
Mike, has anyone said anything weird to you this week?
DASAWTYTW.
That's the acronym.
This was an. This is a. I'm just happy I got it right now. Because for a while I was going DSAW.
And that's not it.
Like a fucking idiot. So in an email correspondence, we've gone back and forth a few times now. This is a company that wants me to do a holiday party for them. They're like, the initial email is like, can you describe your act to us? And I was like, you can look at my media kit.
Yeah.
And the media kit will tell you all you need to know. There's a clip. I added a clip in there now too. There's it's nice. And then they emailed me back like 2 days later. They're like, what can you tell us that the media kit can't? And I
don't know. To
haven't
go fuck yourself?
What is that? What?
I haven't responded.
What is that even?
That's poo. That stinks.
They reached out to you?
Yes.
What are we even doing here?
What are we even doing here?
We're doing the gig. I
Okay.
think the gig's locked in.
I just don't understand, like, They came. They just knew nothing about you. They're just like, that's a comedian.
You
I
should
guess we should
email them back like a college essay of your life story, like long, about everything that's ever happened to you.
I should have my dad call him.
And then the last sentence is just like, and that's why I'm a comedian. But it has nothing to do with your comedy.
Yeah.
I would love to be accepted into your office holiday party.
What can you tell us that the media kit did?
I hate
It's
that.
funny when they make you do
Nothing.
so much work for a gig that's gonna be bad. Like
Right.
that's gonna be tough.
Oh, it's going to be terrible. It's one of those like 45 to an hour. You're the only act.
Yeah. Buffets open, conference room.
Yep, I will follow a silent auction, or typically
Yeah.
the last few of these I've done, I follow some sort of like in memoriam eulogy.
It's always an in memoriam
Yeah.
eulogy, and it's for like an 18-year-old kid. They all know.
Yeah. Now that we cried, let's get ready to laugh.
And they say it's a car accident, but it
I'm
was
like,
an
hey.
overdose. sorry.
He overdosed in his car, so it
So it was-
definitely was an accident.
It wasn't.
Does count.
He didn't mean to. He didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, best case scenario, it's like, hey, just so you know, we're gonna let everyone know they're not getting their holiday bonuses, but you got it, buddy.
Yeah,
Can you tell him? No.
I would. I don't give
No,
a
I
shit.
can't tell.
And if you don't see Mark come to work on Monday, it's because he's been let go. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Dude.
We'll do it though.
We need the cash, baby.
The money's
Yeah,
there.
you
We need
gotta
the
do
cash.
it.
So will I.
How much they gonna pay you?
What? I'm not gonna say that.
I just thought maybe I'd get
It's
you.
over.
$35.
It's over 1,000.
Yeah,
So
baby.
Lizzy, did anyone say anything weird to you this week?
Yeah, people say weird stuff to me all the time.
No, that's so crazy.
Is it?
Really?
Being
Being a
I'm trying to be
woman in
better at it.
comedy.
I'm
Being
better
a
active
woman,
listener.
yeah, I it is true that I am a girl comedian.
Mhm.
And that's that's interesting. I did a show earlier this week, just like a regular showcase style show, but I was the only girl. And a girl came up to me after the show, hot, like professionally hot. Have you guys seen Euphoria?
Yeah.
Oh,
She looked like
yeah.
Maddie from Euphoria.
Oh,
Which one's Maddie again?
The black hair one who dates the mean guy.
She's voluptuous.
Continue.
The hot one.
What?
Well, Sydney Sweeney's on there.
Yeah, a lot of them are hot.
Sydney Sweeney's friend. How are you not getting
I don't know.
this?
I feel like I just
We'll
watched all of
pop up
Euphoria.
the picture. We're gonna
Yeah,
Put up
pop
a picture. That's
Yeah,
what
if
she
only
looked
I had
like.
Neil's on it.
If only we had a producer to help show
I
us
was
the
trying
picture.
to find. Is it Maddie?
Maddie, yeah. Maddie from
I
Euphoria.
just derailed the story.
Yeah, you really.
But no, that's what this girl looked like.
Oh.
But also, if we're gonna show a picture of her, maybe include her body because it's crazy. I can say it. I'm a girl.
Ooh.
So she looked like that, and she came up to me, and it's important to the story. And she came up to me, and she was like, like you were so funny. It's so cool that like you like make men listen to your perspective, like complimenting me in like the way you want to be complimented as a comedian. Like I was like, wow, thank you so much. And then she goes, yeah, it's just like it's so cool that regardless of what you look like or how much you weigh, you're so willing to get up there.
A compliment. Oh no.
And I was like, what?
You're still willing to get up there.
I was like, I understand that if you looked like me, you'd kill yourself, but I'm like happy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then I
that's
didn't
tough.
say a word and went into the bathroom.
She pats you on the
Really?
head.
Yeah.
Like, good job, little fella.
I'm not going to continue talking to this lady.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a crazy
yeah.
thing to say to a
That
person.
sucks.
That's the smart thing to do. Disengage.
Yeah.
Go into the
That's-
bathroom, drop one.
Go into the bathroom, take a huge shit, and then come out and say it was that girl.
Right.
It was that hot girl.
Oh my
Isn't that
God.
crazy?
That's insane.
Yeah.
What are you?
Stuff like that happens to me all
You
the
know,
time.
you should have been like, I know your nipples are weird and you're projecting, but like, get the
Yeah.
fuck out. Like, you should. There's something deep inside her that she is deeply insecure about.
Yeah, some
That-
some
so she's-
uneven eyebrows comment.
Yeah, there's something
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So if you could find it in that moment, you could send her on a path that she'll never
Yeah.
recover from.
Yeah, but
She could have got dragged on like a makeup tutorial earlier that day.
Yeah.
She's like, only 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Not a lot of engagement.
ugh,
That
just a
sucks.
brutal thing to hear
that
to your
sucks
stupid
so
face.
much.
Tough.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
What were the exact lines?
Something like, it's so cool that no matter what you look like or how much you weigh, which she had to throw in, you're still willing to get up there.
God.
She was just like, wow, even physically, I'm surprised you're able to get that hot.
yeah.
That's crazy.
She was like, there's like a step to get on the stage. And you didn't even need one of those
Yeah.
wall scooter things.
Yeah, I thought someone would maybe like wheel you up there. They had like a forklift that maybe you could
Yeah.
use to get on
God.
there, but you're doing
She
great.
was like, so when the doctor weighs you, do you have to go to the zoo? Or are you like regular?
Holy shit. Just curious, what cup size do you think she was?
A B.
Ah, perfect. Awesome. Mental note. All right, just check.
Like a soft B.
What is happening to you? What is
I'm just,
happening to
I'm
you?
just having fun, man.
Yeah,
Just having
yeah.
fun
Buy
bits.
the farts, cup size.
Yeah, that's great. These are fun bits.
I'll answer. I'm a traitor to women.
Yeah. Well, she traded first.
Yeah.
She was the trader first.
Yeah.
For sure. So fuck her.
It's so funny though, because she was genuinely trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like in her head, she like,
yeah,
because she thinks about how she looks all the time.
sure.
She thinks I think about how I look all the time.
Yeah.
So in her head, she was saying like, I wish I was as free as you.
Oh, yeah.
But what she said was, you're a fat pig with a microphone. And that's just what happened.
She's
Sure.
gonna keep coming to shows probably.
She seems to, well, I could tell when I came out of the bathroom, she was a little embarrassed.
Oh,
She was like, I really stepped in that one. But yeah, you did.
she'll make it up to you.
So, I'm sorry that me and my busty naturals offended you. with
Yeah.
our,
She'll do like a needlework of "I wish I were as free as you" or something, and like
Yeah,
give
and
it to
send me
you.
a throw pillow.
We need to stick together in these trying times.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny too, like before she said that, she was like telling me about her life because she was just like a girl who's kind of drunk.
Yeah.
She was like, I just moved to New York. I don't know anyone. I don't have any friends.
Oh, she wanted.
And I wanted to be like, hey, I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't even need to tell her that I have big naturals.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have love in my life
Yeah,
and community
yeah.
and like a sense of purpose.
Do you think she wanted to be your friend?
Yeah, some sort of something. I don't think she wants to like hang out with me
Yeah.
because I'm like sober and spiritually 49 and she's like 21.
Yeah.
But I think she wanted to find something like
connect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like she like lives in the neighborhood where I run my show. So I
Yeah.
told her about it and she was like, oh my God, I love like, you know, she wanted to find out about what to do.
Yeah, I got you. That's a tough. No one should live in that neighborhood. I feel like it should just be your guys' show in the park or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's it. The show is Comedians You Should Know. You should check it out if you live in New York. It's a great show.
Yeah, it's in Brooklyn every Wednesday and some Saturdays.
And there's at least one time there's a woman with B cups there who will hurt your feelings.
Yes.
So you should go. So you
And
should go do
she,
that.
and she is strikingly beautiful.
And no friends yet.
yeah.
Wow.
and she's
You
vulnerable.
gotta try a little harder.
She's
If-
on her own,
if you're
boy.
all by herself.
If you're strikingly beautiful, like you can find a friend
intimidating.
group.
I think it's hard for beautiful women to make friends.
It's hard as a beautiful man. It's very hard to make friends. I
Yeah.
get that. I told it like it's me and
People
you.
think you're
Mhm.
mean.
Neil.
Yeah,
It's tough. That's basically it.
yeah.
You know?
That's the
Oh
truth.
yeah, we're friends, but I
Yeah.
just saw past my
Triad.
beauty.
Oh, I
What'd
thought
you
you
say?
were naming who in the room was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Okay, great.
No,
Great.
but
And
you're
thank you.
really funny.
I know.
So funny.
I know. I have to be.
Did you say brave? And so brave.
Dude, people call me brave so often. People love calling my ass brave. Oh my
No
God.
comedian should be called brave.
It's not brave.
None of us are brave.
None of us
People
are brave.
in South Lebanon are brave.
None of us are brave except for Tony
They do
Hinchcliffe.
stand-up?
Sorry for saying that. I'm joking. I'm joking.
There's one brave comedian, and he saved the country.
Yeah, it's so brave to make fun of people who aren't in the
He
room.
defied his staff of writers. That takes bravery.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm doing the Puerto Rico joke.
Wow. He defied his staff of open micers.
Yeah,
Good for him.
His misfit
Loser.
boys.
All right. Well, that's been. Has anyone said anything weird to you this week?
DSAWTYTW.
That's such
Don't
a
poo-poo
fun.
the acronym. It's fun.
No, I'm not. I
He
said
really
it wrong.
poo-poos a
He-
lot
he
of what I
poo-poos
do
a lot
on
of
here,
stuff.
Lizzy.
This
He
is
poo-poos
every
a lot
fucking
of
That's why
what I
I'm here.
do
I've
on
known
here.
Every
Ben-
time we do this
I've
fucking
known Ben
podcast
for a
with
long
someone
time.
that Mike doesn't know, he turns immediately.
I've known
He
Ben
goes,
for a long time, and he'll poo-poo everything.
He poo-poos everything. I've known him a long time.
He goes.
I knew him before he moved.
But you know what? He's just pulling your pigtails on the playground.
Yeah.
You know what I
'Cause
mean?
He likes me.
It's because he likes
He's got a crush.
That is
on me.
not a
crush on
that's
you.
not a phrase. Have
That
you ever heard
that
that?
is for sure a phrase.
It's
You've
a
heard that
phrase.
before?
I've heard that
Yeah,
phrase.
of course
for the
you would.
sake of being
Yeah,
against you. I
turning
have.
on me. Yeah. Hey, well, I side with your mom. Whatever she said, she's right.
Well, you wait till I tell you off pod what she said.
And I stand by it.
Oh, you won't.
Let's see. Okay, so this is a podcast about trolling and all the shit about. So, what we like to talk about on top is some social media stuff. Do you have a favorite?
I thought you were gonna say an Instagram. Yeah, I do.
Are you on
We
social
couldn't find
media?
you.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite app? Do you have anything that
TikTok.
you like? Yeah.
Are you shadow banned?
No, I'm just bad at it.
Mm.
But I like TikTok as a consumer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like any of it as a creator.
Right.
I'm against it. I'm against content creation. I think it's a cancer.
Is it possible
also,
they're
I'm
gonna
just lazy.
ban TikTok again?
No,
Is back on the table?
It's just never gonna happen because all you need is a VPN, even
Yeah.
if they ban
Or they'll
it.
just like name it something else or something.
Sure.
It'll
Yeah.
still be TikTok.
Ooh, what's a new name for TikTok?
Reels.
Flip flop. Bleep blorp.
I love consuming TikToks. It really brings me joy. I spend
So it's a
way too much time
happiness.
on my phone. Yeah.
Because we had
I am full blown addicted to
You go,
it.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
I do feel joy.
So-
when
I
I'm on
mean,
it.
5 years ago I would have told you drinking makes me happy, and here we are, and I'm sober. But
Yeah.
This is a different kind of poison. Love
is
that
it?
for you.
But so far this poison
Yeah.
it still works.
because our last
It makes
episode,
me feel better.
we talked and we asked the question like, when's the last time you went on social media for fun?
Right.
And no one
No, we
could,
couldn't answer
no
that
one
with
could
no
give an
real-
answer.
Yeah, TikTok is the only one that I can still do for fun because I don't really post on there. Like all of my content on TikTok was posted by other accounts.
Mm,
Okay.
Like my podcast account or like the stand up I did was with like people I did tapings with, so they posted it.
sure.
Okay.
And TikTok doesn't have the collab feature yet.
Right.
Mhm.
So mine is still like kind of whatever. Like I have like 3,000 followers. I'm not like, it's not real yet.
Yeah.
So I can just watch my little videos.
Yeah.
Now, when you're watching your little videos, what are we seeing here?
Buddy,
What's the
how much
algo?
time do you have?
Well, we got about 30 minutes
Great.
left, and I have 30
Um,
seconds for this answer.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Great. People filling glass jars with Orbeez and rolling them down the stairs.
Oh.
You know about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that are Orbeez like the little
balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, big into that.
Okay.
Big into that kind of thing. What else?
Real freak girl
Uh,
shit. Love it. Okay.
Real freak girl shit. A lot of,
Real freak.
a lot of animal stuff. I'm an
Yeah.
animals girl.
Oh, what kind of
Talk to
critters
this
you
guy.
looking at?
Well, the new one that just dropped is the Hyrax. We love him.
Okay.
Have you heard of
know
him?
this.
He
I don't know this.
screams.
No, what is he?
He's a Hyrax. That's the name of the kind of animal.
Is it
What-
like a
is that a
goat?
bird?
It's like some sort of rodent creature.
Oh, I love rodents.
Yeah, me too.
What kind of scream does he do?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll
Not
do it.
the
You want to
lean
hear
in.
it?
Yeah. Oh, I like
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the 40 monkeys that just escaped in South Carolina?
I haven't heard
from
about this.
that lab?
Monkeys scare me.
Yeah.
They're too smart.
I run to them.
You
know?
run to that. See, I feel like they're very smart and they're trapped in a prison of their own body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people
Well,
you say that sometimes, and then they're like, actually, monkeys have been around forever. They've never tried to actively communicate with us. or
I don't
something
think they're
like
going
that.
to
What
try
is
to
that?
do anything. It makes me sad for them.
Yeah. Well, the lab monkeys especially,
Yes.
because they have all sorts of ailments. I learned today that lab monkeys can get brain herpes.
Oh my God.
You can get brain herpes.
Can we
Lizzy.
get brain herpes?
Probably if monkeys
What does that
can.
mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The herpes in your mind. Skittering
Picture
around.
herpes.
Okay.
Put it in the brain. No good.
What's the flight cost to South Carolina? Because I just want to find a few of them.
Why? You're going to get the brain herb.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I want to help them. I want to help them.
Yeah.
I want to
I
like
bet.
locate.
You want to put a little
them.
outfit on them?
Well, maybe. I mean, if they
Yeah.
want to put on the
Yeah,
outfit,
you want to put a little outfit on
I'll
them.
have a little wardrobe for them.
Yeah.
I'm like, only if you want to.
This is
Only if
suspect.
you want.
This is very suspect.
Mhm.
I don't
What,
like.
what's sus? We've known I've like monkeys from
Yeah,
the
but
jump.
being like, I want to find the one with brain herpes. Go
Well,
and
they
find it.
all have brain herpes.
That's like those people who would like purposely inject themselves with like HIV. You know what I'm
What are
talking
you
about?
fucking like
Bug
I'm
chasers.
trying to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
I know about everything.
Yeah.
They don't inject themselves. They have sex with people who are HIV
That's what it was.
positive.
Okay, got you.
Wow.
That could be you.
I gotta kiss this little monkey.
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Your tongue has to reach their brain.
I gotta stick my tongue up their nose.
Yeah.
That's the sound they're gonna make when it happens.
Or maybe you could eat it.
Hmm.
The whole monkey.
I don't want to eat them. I don't want to hurt it.
I know. I'm just saying if you want the brain herpes, you might have to eat
Well,
it.
that was kind of a kind of a Ben pushing
Right.
that on me. I don't really want the herpes.
You just want to be friends with them.
Mhm.
I would love to be friends with 40
Yeah.
escape monkeys.
Yeah.
And if
That sounds so annoying. You're in your house, just like they have thumbs. They're always just taking stuff off shelves and putting it on the ground.
Well, they love dumping stuff out too.
Yeah.
You ever hear of Kiki the spider monkey?
Probably seen him.
So
Don't
they
know
got to
his
put a
name.
lock on the fridge because Kiki likes opening the fridge and just dumping
stuff
shit.
out. I get it. Did you see that orangutan in a zoo that like someone was taking stuff out of her purse and he was like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Orangutan's my favorite ape.
he was not
Yeah.
pleased with the object she was presenting.
Kept giving like again.
Okay.
More.
More.
Come
What
on.
else you got?
That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that big one that drives the golf cart too. You ever seen him?
No.
Why would a monkey be?
I
See,
don't
this
like
is why we're
monkeys.
bad as a people. Why is there a monkey in a golf cart?
Because he's got
For
a golf
fun?
cart.
Have you
don't
ever
like
seen
it.
when they put them on dogs and make it look like they're riding a bull
Oh yeah,
at the
those
rodeo?
really good.
When they strap a monkey to a dog at a rodeo?
That was
cute.
a
It's
Taco
cute.
John's ad too.
It's definitely animal abuse, but it's like cute as hell because like they're naturally expressive in a way that makes it look like they're making decisions about what's
Yeah.
going on. Love it.
Yeah, I love when they go.
Yeah. That's a fear response.
Yeah, that's the face they'll give me when I find them in South Kakalaki. The police hunt is still on for the monkeys.
You know, there was recently a flood in New York that allowed the sea lions to escape from the Central Park Zoo.
That's awesome.
Their enclosure flooded enough that they could just swim out.
Where did they go?
Fifth Avenue, that's where they found them.
I thought you were gonna say the sea or
No.
something.
They were shopping.
spree. That's fun.
They were having fun.
So critters. So we got the new critter. You get into like
Yeah.
capybaras at all?
Big time.
Yeah.
Big
Oh.
time. And
I don't
who
want
is
to do
it?
this anymore.
I saw a
wanna be done
video.
with this.
I saw a video
I want to be
this
done
morning.
with this part of the podcast.
This morning, they were all
sucks.
standing in a line, taking turns jumping into a pool.
Yeah, I've seen that
We
one.
love that.
You ever seen
Do you know
the-
Cheesecake?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake,
We're
the
cutting this
capybara
out.
who doesn't
I'm
like
not doing
jokes. Yeah, love cheesecake. Cheesecake is huge in my household.
Yeah, my mom and I, before we were feuding, she would send me a lot of capybara.
Yeah.
On your side.
Cheesecake is a capybara who you tell her a joke, and if she doesn't like it, she turns around and walks away.
I'm cheesecake right now.
Yeah.
This is fucking pissing me off.
You are
Why?
being-
It's
you are being a
joyous.
Because I thought you were
cheesecake
gonna bring
right
it
now.
into like a new segment, and then you tricked me. You're like, yeah. So
Hey,
more
everything doesn't
animal
have to
shit.
be bad, Ben.
What'd you say?
Everything doesn't have to be bad.
Isn't
Some
that
things can be
so
nice.
True. It's not even like an original, like, oh, I hate everything. Like that's, you like stuff.
You like
What are you even
stuff.
talking about?
You like stuff.
What are you saying?
You've never giggled at a video?
I do like. You mean animal videos specifically?
Sure.
I actually don't really love.
Hmm.
I don't love like a monkey riding a dog or whatever. I do like a whale overturning like a kayaker or something.
You like when the animal wins.
I kind of like to be like, I like to be a little afraid of nature a little bit,
Mhm.
like, oh, here's an ant and it's been taken over by.
What about when an octopus opens a jar?
That makes me really sad.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's actually.
I saw
very
one
sad.
today of an octopus riding a sea turtle.
See, I don't like
I
that.
love that.
I hate that.
I love that. That's like the dog monkey thing if it happened naturally.
like a
I
little
love
taxi.
That. Oh, that's
Doesn't
really
do anything.
nice. That's really nice.
Oh, I got a few more. You ever seen the capybaras like marching down the street at night?
Yeah. Did you know that capybaras, they swim a lot? They have webbed toes.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I don't remember when this was, but in the past, a long time ago, once, there was a fish shortage in, I think, South America, but it was during Lent, and you can't eat meat during Lent.
Mhm.
And a lot of people there are Catholic. So the Pope declared that capybaras were fish
No.
so that people could eat.
The Pope is fucked up
Yeah.
for so many reasons.
The Pope was like, that's a fish. Eat
That's a
it.
fish.
Eat it.
You're like, they never in the Bible. They never fully defined what a fish was.
Web toes, eat that.
The Pope's so old, he's like, it's a fish on land.
It's a hairy little fish. Just
Yep.
poke the eyes right out of there. Take the hair off. You're good, dude. Don't even worry about it.
But it's actually just a big rodent.
Yeah.
World's largest
Biggest
rodent.
rodent.
What's
Hello.
What's the cutest animal that you think you could eat?
Pig.
You couldn't go above pig. You couldn't do like What's cute?
No,
is a guinea pig
I
cuter than
couldn't do a
pig?
guinea pig. I
Yeah.
really am an animal girl.
Okay.
I think guinea pigs aren't that good of a meal.
No, but like
That's the other thing.
I think
It would
they're a
have to
little
be
cuter.
delicious.
Yeah.
Duck. I'll eat duck, and I like those.
Yeah.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Oh, lamb
Lamb's-
is so
lamb's
cute.
really
Lamb's
cute.
pretty cute.
Lamb
pretty
is
good.
so cute. I might be
Yeah.
able to
Not
pull
bad.
up a lamb. I won't. But I just sent someone a
Neil, what
TikTok
are
of
the
a
cutest
lamb.
animals? Will you look up a list of the cutest animals?
Yeah,
I'm taking this over.
This
Fuck
is
this
crack
shit.
research.
Fuck, it's not loading.
I just like the idea of like,
This Venus fox is really cute.
Look at this.
The
Fox?
red panda.
so that's a lamb. Yeah, like a little cute lamb in the sunset.
You can eat that.
Yeah, the ears are moving and shit. You can
He looks.
start with
He's
the ears.
got a smile.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
Yeah, maybe like a duckling could be the cutest.
That's what my
one.
dog does.
Aw.
He like perks her ears up and
How
smiles.
about a dog? Would you ever get a dog?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one.
Would you eat it though?
No.
So
Did you say eat the first time or get?
Yeah, I said
thought you
eat
said
the first
get.
time.
Red panda.
No, I would never eat a dog. What
You
do you
would never eat a
mean?
dog.
What do you mean? No, I would die first.
There's a fish shortage and there's no capybara to be found.
no,
You
I
gotta
would not eat a
You have to-
dog.
I would eat a dog today if
I know you would.
you would
You're
eat
a
a
bad
dog for fun,
person.
Ben.
I'd eat a dog to make you sad.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't. I wouldn't get sad. I'd call the police.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get sad because
I guess
justice would be served.
If it was like an apocalypse situation and you presented it to me like already done, like
Mhm.
and it looked like food,
Yeah.
maybe I could do it. But I would never eat like my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not apocalypse. You just come over for dinner and I'm serving dog.
No, I'd
Yeah,
go
calling
home.
the police.
It's a delicacy in some places.
Well,
I would
tell
like
that to the
I would like
sheriff.
move it around my plate a lot and be like yummy.
Ooh, it's so wet.
Oh,
Yummy dog.
Or you chew it and spit it into the napkin.
I wouldn't
used
be able to
do
get it
that
in the
move.
mouth.
Do you chew it and spit it into the
Yeah,
napkin?
when I was a kid, I would just like
Oh.
if I didn't like some, I just spit.
Yeah.
It would be like the napkins they're like reusable, like cloth napkins.
Yeah.
One more side question. When's the
just-
last time you've tried a new food?
I
Same
tried
question for
I
you.
tried the Costco meatloaf yesterday. That was pretty good.
I tried
There
gator.
could be guinea pig in that for all I fucking
There
know.
is.
Yeah.
Buddy, you know there is.
Did you if you don't mind me asking, have bad poops?
Great poops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strong poops.
Really good poops lately because
Wow.
I've been
just the meatloaf coming
I've
right
been
back
eating
out.
this Kodiak
Chinchilla.
oatmeal that's got like
Uh-huh.
protein and seeds in it. So,
So your
it's like-
poops are tough.
oh, my shit looks like a nut roll right now.
Nice. I tried gator.
Ooh.
recently.
Gator's good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's like chicken.
I think the last new thing I tried was turtle. So I was pretty close.
You ate a turtle?
You
yeah.
just found one in a river, bit its fucking head off.
I'm like, I could use this for podcast content.
Chinchilla.
No.
You look happy.
A
Come
little
here.
turtle?
You can hunt snapping turtle here. You could for a while. I don't
My
know if
dad
you still
kept
can.
the snapping turtle for
Did
a
you
while.
hunt the turtle you
Not
ate?
me, my brother did.
Oh.
And he was like,
Brother.
try this. And I was like, all right.
All right.
He made it. I want to give it a shot. I didn't
Yeah.
like it. But
Lizzy, you mentioned this a few minutes ago. You're thinking of getting a dog.
Yeah.
What kind of dog are we
I'm-
thinking about getting?
you motherfucker!
And I'm so glad you
I'm
asked.
so fucking
I'm so
mad
glad
right
you
now.
asked.
I have two
Okay,
dogs.
I
yeah.
really, really would like to find a way to get a Mexican hairless dog.
Okay. Oh, I love those.
You
dogs.
love those.
And they got a little
Yeah.
tough too.
They have a little
usually have
mohawk.
tough
They have a
on the
little
top.
mohawk of hair. The rest of them
Yeah.
hairless.
Yeah.
Love that.
So that's easy
Yeah, pretty
because you don't want them shedding. Ben doesn't like my dogs.
Yeah, but
'cause
it's
they
not even
shed.
I
about
don't
that.
like
I
your
just
dog's
like
hair
it.
in my car.
Yeah.
and
I
I
your
just
dog
like
out
that
there,
they're
yeah.
bald, and you do have to put sunscreen on them, and I think that's adorable.
Yeah.
Ooh, lube 'em up.
Amazing.
I want that
Very
one.
stoic.
But I'll probably just rescue some sort of little freak.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Don't-
if you're looking to
Don't do
rescue, there is a
Who we at?
Chihuahua
Oh my
at
God,
the
I love
at the Golden Valley
chihuahuas.
Humane Society right now named Captain Crunch.
Give him to me.
If you're looking
You
for
wanna
a
come back
Give him to
Minnesota?
me.
if you're
I'll
I'll
looking
take him tomorrow. I'll bring him to
Wow.
Chicago next week, and then we'll go back to my house.
He's up. He's $400. He's 13 years old. I think he's toothless, but that's a lot of them, Lizzy. So
I like
give him a
that.
good back nine.
I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of toothless, let's get
Let's
to some
get into
trolls.
it.
No,
Let's go!
Let's talk about dogs.
Pull them up, baby.
Let's talk about dogs.
This is the Trollhole podcast. We don't give a fuck about what you eat, all right? What we do care about is what people say about you online, all
Well,
right?
you're the one that brought up eating.
Yeah, you're the one who
Yeah, that
I'm
was like
regretting
the
doing
only
a
way you
podcast
could.
with.
The only way you could relate to our love for animals. Would you eat it?
Would you eat that?
No, I would put it in a little outfit and make it my friend.
And
That'd
then
be
you would
so
eat it
cute.
later. Piece by
Honestly,
piece.
when you asked what the cutest animal I've ever eaten was, I was gonna say gator because I think they're cute, but I know that's not a popular opinion.
I think there's a phase of gator that's kind of cute.
When they're teens.
Yeah. Yeah. They're angsty gator teens.
Got pimples.
I have a taxidermied baby gator in my house. Anyway,
I don't know that I would tell people that. So
I think it's
Lizzy,
cool.
thank you so much for being here. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
you. Here at the Trollhole Podcast, we're here to defend your honor. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through some
Thanks,
of the things
guys.
that people have said online on some of your videos and stuff. We're gonna make fun of these motherfuckers, and then at the end of it, we picked one specific one that we
Yeah.
wrote a retort for to defend your honor, and
Mhm.
you're gonna choose which one you want us to post from our account.
great.
That's it.
Can I? Another thing someone said to me this week. Someone came
Yeah.
up to me and was like, "Oh, I'm a big fan. I follow you on Instagram." And I was like, "Thank you." And he goes, "Your comments are so mean." And I had to be like, "I know."
That's interesting. It's so I felt like there's a dichotomy of like, yes, first of all, anytime you have a woman on this podcast, it's always like, yeah, these are some of the meanest things.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
because you exist.
It's
is
crazy.
bad.
It's like I'm gonna kill you stuff.
But
Yeah.
also, I felt like there were a lot of people who were like, you're so funny. I'm so glad I found you. I love you. This is great. And I felt like there was a nice dichotomy of like people who definitely loved you
Yeah.
to offset the insane.
But there is a lot of
Yeah.
mean stuff.
Well, let's start off with a nice one, huh? That I found, but I just thought it was unique. So from Bimini.cricket, the car boat line needs to be on a shirt. So Lizzy, you need to make that happen, please. Otherwise, I will put it on a shirt, and I'd much rather simply buy it from you than make the design myself and have to figure out how to get the money to you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
This person
Yeah.
should just work for you.
Yeah.
This is just like a
Just make it and I'll pay you.
Yeah. Bimini.cricket,
Hey.
start the Shopify.
But
Hit
make
us
it
up.
make it nice.
Make it nice. Hit us up. We'll give you Lizzie's direct line of contact. We'll
You
give
can
her
give
phone
anyone
number.
my phone number. It doesn't matter.
It'll be fine. Yeah. What is that joke? You know?
The joke is my pronouns are she, her, but less like a woman and more like a car or a boat.
Okay. Yeah. Put it on. We can make a little sticker. You can put it on your boat if you have one, or your car.
Oh my God. All you really need is like car-boat for that to be an incredible
Done.
Yeah.
piece of merch.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we just made you $10,000, so
Thanks,
we'll
guys.
take
Yeah.
20% of that.
Just remember that. Put that towards the dog.
Hey, I'll Venmo you.
Yeah. Put that towards the critters.
I will.
She's a nerdlesque performer.
Oh.
Is that
She's-
a burlesque, a nerdlesque?
That's
Oh, I
fine.
didn't realize you combined it.
She
a thing.
dress up like Jimmy Neutron and like strip or
No.
Oh,
she's-
you're looking at the person.
yeah.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right,
I
cool.
looked up Bimini Cricket. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I'm looking at Lizzie's OnlyFans.
I think sometimes you got to remind me that
I
you're
put on
looking
a-
at the person.
I put on a Darth Vader helmet and nothing else on my OnlyFans. That
I'm
would work.
95% sure that is a real like someone
Yeah, of course.
does that.
That's a lot of people. That's like a whole niche.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
somehow I've seen that before. Who knows?
Matt.
Lit A Kimu said,
Mm.
banal jokes about numbers, prices, standards, banal laughter too.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really know.
What is
Is
banal?
that boring?
What does
Yeah.
banal mean?
It means boring. It means
You just
like
had one in
boring.
there that you were like, I should look this up later.
It
Yeah.
means like boring and hack.
Banal though, I mean, fuck.
I know that guy
Could
just
you be
wanted
more
to write anal.
Right.
anal jokes about.
He's like, I've read a book or two before. And
Yeah.
I'm putting it in the comment section.
That shit always annoys
Yeah,
me.
that's
I'm
fine.
like, I love people who are like, I'm a critic of comedy. Shut up.
Yeah. So this,
Yeah.
I think this,
Shut
that,
up. There's-
these,
People who do stand up are famously losers, but the
Yeah.
only people who are bigger losers are people who like care about it the same amount and don't do it.
yeah, 100%.
That's like a crazy person to be.
I don't understand when someone's like, yeah, I go to like 3 shows a week and I love all this and I love all these people. I'm like, oh, so you're a comedian, right? And they're like, oh, no, I could never do it. I'm like, well, what is this?
If they
then?
love it, it's one thing, but when they're like, when they're like, I know about this. Like when people comment on your stuff and they're like, the punchline needs work, and you're like, what do you know terms?
Yeah.
Or they're like, didn't care for the second tag.
Right. This reminds me of an old Hedberg joke.
You are
Yeah,
an
shut up.
absolute fucking loser.
Too much setup, not enough punchline there.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck,
Whenever
about my
someone comes up to
setup?
me, this is so toxic of me, but whenever someone comes up to me after show and is like, hey, good set. In my head, I'm like, what do you listen to podcasts?
That's awesome.
You can't handle the compliment?
Yeah,
That's great.
no, I absolutely rejected.
love that.
Even the
Yeah.
compliment you read, I was like, "What are you telling me? What merch to make? Didn't I do enough for you?" But it was really nice.
It's tough. You got to have your hackles up like a critter.
What's a hackle?
It's like your back hair.
Okay.
Daddy Cakes, the A's or X's says, "Hey, I have the same belt as you. I'm a guy, but I thought it looked cool."
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Like
like
you're starting
mixing
That's
up.
just
Yeah,
a
we're
guy
going
who's
with the-
kind of seen.
You
Yeah.
got good taste.
Yeah.
Your taste goes both ways. Good
Yeah.
for you.
The real Lima says, "Second clip I've seen of her, pretty convinced I like her style."
Almost gotcha.
I just like that.
Almost gotcha. One more and maybe you'll like me.
From Arn Brandy says, "I'll confess I'm unimpressed with most of the slutty queer comedian genre, but she totally
Fair enough.
breaks the mold. It's some time already since I laughed like I laughed watching this video."
Okay, mean and then nice. I'll take that. I will take that. I will say, I do not call myself a slutty queer comedian, so you made that up. But thank you.
Yeah, what
Slutty queer comedian.
just lobbing that at someone is
This seems
it's
a little
big swing.
incel.
I
That seems
think.
a little
Last night
incel
at my
there.
show, some girl was like, "You're bisexual," and I was like, "Okay, shut up." Had not said that.
Yeah.
Glasses, bangs.
She
know
I
knows
the
know. What are you
people.
gonna
Your
do?
bit.
What are you
What are
gonna
you
do?
gonna
do?
What are you gonna do? Also, I'm like not, but whatever.
You don't get to decide that anymore. Actually,
That's true.
That's up for other people.
And
to
you'll see
decide.
those comments too on that joke. There's a lot of people being like, the joke is, I'm a cis woman, but my pronouns are she, her, like a car boat.
Yeah.
A lot of the comments are like, that's actually the most non-binary thing I've ever heard. And it's like, okay, well, I just said I wasn't that, but
Yeah.
thank you.
Well,
That.bearded.fck says, "I hate when comedians just flat out lie in their jokes. Jokes are funny when they're believable."
That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Which clip is that? Is that the clip about me going on a date with a guy with no teeth?
it might be. It's your
Yeah.
don't tell set. I don't know.
That's so
exactly.
fucking annoying because everything in that fucking joke is true,
yeah.
and I would lie if I needed to.
So let's talk about that.
I would lie. I would lie if it made it funnier. But that joke, every fucking thing in that joke is true.
Sometimes you have jokes where I'm like, God, I hope she's lying. I really
I know.
hope.
I wish I made that joke up.
Right.
Whenever people say that to me, I'm like, I'm not a creative enough writer to make that happen. That joke is 100% true.
So for people who don't know, you have a joke that's gone pretty viral where
Yeah.
it's like you went on a date with a man who only had two
You
teeth.
showed up with, and they were both in the back.
They're both in the back.
So
What
that's
is that?
essentially no teeth. I think both on one side. I don't really know. I
Both
didn't
on
ask.
one side is crazy.
I didn't ask, but I watched him eat a grilled cheese, so they got to be touching.
Oh.
Grilled cheese, though, pretty mashable.
Yeah.
Pretty
But
mashable
you need
sandwich.
you need a little tooth.
You know, so I imagine he like puts it all the way back, or did he
Yes.
kind of like
You know what? I on purpose averted my eyes
well, next
because
time
I didn't want to throw up.
study it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
See the mashing technique.
The other thing, I don't say this in the bit, but the other thing is I have like a real big teeth thing.
Yeah, you like people who have them?
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like that's
No,
not a
the
tooth thing.
the one thing that really skeeves me out is like teeth. I can't
Sure.
like I have a boyfriend who I love very much. I can't watch him brush his teeth.
What about floss?
No.
Floss would be way worse. Floss would be way worse.
But it's good.
I
What if he
hate-
gets a nice chunk?
I'll
What's
throw
going on?
up. I'll
What's
throw
going on? What's going on?
Stand down, Mike.
I hate it. I
Stand
hate-
down, Mike.
Are we talking
I
floss
hate
pick or
it. I
regular
hate
floss?
it. I hate it. I hate.
What about
What's
what
that
about
called?
a-
What's a tooth phobia called? Fear of teeth or like?
Well, I don't have a fear
Gary
of teeth.
Busey-phobia?
I like when people have them,
Right, but what's it
but
called?
I don't
Like,
want to ever like touch them
Sure.
except mine.
You got nice teeth.
Yeah, I would.
I'll touch
hate-
mine.
This is now an ASMR podcast.
I have dental phobia. I guess we could have guessed that.
We didn't need Google for that. We killed a tree to figure out what that was. That's great. I love that.
Is it supposed to hurt when I tap mine?
I don't like it.
Is my tooth supposed to crack when I
Yeah,
tap
yeah.
it?
I tapped my tooth and it bled.
But that's why I didn't really like. I don't have a lot of answers about this guy's teeth because once he said that, I like stopped looking at him.
Sure. People gave you a lot of.
Oh.
Let's hold on a second. People, I feel like, gave you a lot of shit.
People
for
gave me a
this.
lot of shit for this clip. A lot of people told me that that dental care is a privilege and that I'm classist and that
Both things are true.
yes, famously, and that like, you know, there was people saying that like I have no teeth or my sister has no teeth and like this would make her feel bad about herself, blah, blah. And like genuinely, I do kind of get that. Like, sure, I'm making fun of this guy and it relates to you and this joke isn't for you and that's fine. But like, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Truly. Well, listen, typically people that don't have any teeth, they created that situation.
Sometimes.
For
I don't even want to
Also-
say, but just like it probably should have come up before the date.
That's the thing. The joke is about the fact that he didn't tell me.
yeah.
Also, not for nothing, the guy this joke is about, who's a real person, was rich.
Interesting.
He had more money than me.
Interesting.
So
Well,
fuck
was
you.
he rich or did he have more money than you?
Well, he was like rich the way we think people are.
He had $20,000.
Yeah.
He was a celebrity photographer. He was like a photographer for celebrities that they hire to take like portrait style photos of them.
Did he take his teeth?
Maybe Diddy took his teeth. That could be possible.
The Diddler Fairy.
We should
Starts
get
again.
that's so fun. Should we get into it? Because that's what the troll
Yeah,
back's about.
Well, yeah, fuck it. Then we'll see if we want to do
we
more
might.
after this.
Do you want to just rapid fire a few before we get into
Let's
it?
do a few more. So
Before
our
we get into what?
so
Yeah, we
our
still have, like,
we
we
have
still
this
have
we have
10
this segment called the trollback, right? That's where we defend.
Oh, yeah.
And we chose one of the tooth comments. I got a little
Right.
ahead of myself.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, here's a few. Nobody.7139. Pretty sure Lizzy Cassidy would fuck a dumpster.
I saw that one.
That's the one.
I saw that one.
Were you the one that
It's-
liked it?
It's tough to use my full name in that. That's tough.
Well, to at you as
Oh,
well.
they added- oh, that's why I saw
they,
it.
They added you as well.
Yeah, that wasn't nice, but
No.
you know, that's fine.
Well, they're a nobody.
That was an interesting clip because it was men who hate women commenting stuff like that. And then women who look like me being like, this is actually not okay to say about people. And I was like, oh, so
Sure.
everyone hates me?
Sure.
So everybody hates
Felt very
me.
alone in that.
And that clip was a clip that was from my taping that I did with Don't Tell Comedy, who I love them. And they were like, you know, when they ask you to do it, they send you an email with a lot of information. One of the things they say is, if you want, we can monitor the comments so that there's not like hateful, mean comments in your shit. And I was like, you know what? Do it. I want that. And then they were like, there's just a lot of them. And I was like, totally, and that's fair.
Too many.
I mean, it would have to be somebody for like the week it came out. It would have had to be somebody's full-time job.
Yeah.
Like, look, Lizzy, we love you.
We love
but
you.
we
And, like,
can't pay overtime.
Truly,
this week,
they couldn't
so-
have been nicer about it. Like, I love them, but like they were like, it's getting a little out of hand. And I was like, and that's fair.
We have 4 people working around the clock. We cannot sustain this.
That's
we
hilarious.
cannot
Yeah.
sustain
They're
this.
like, there's gonna be some fat sluts coming through here.
There's
I'm
gonna
so
be-
sorry.
there's gonna be
We don't
some.
believe that. You're not. We love you, but this guy
Yes.
is
Yeah.
helping.
This
get
guy's
you
gonna
views,
tag you in a
so,
comment where he
yeah.
says you'd fuck
Yeah.
a dumpster.
That's
It's,
crazy.
it's like a fault line breaking. It's like it's
Holy
too much.
Shit.
I had just kind of like, I guess not just started, but this was like the first thing I did since I started dating the guy that I'm dating. And one time I caught him reading the comments and I like jumped on his phone like a grenade. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want you to know that people think your girlfriend is a pig whore.
Right. Interesting. A lot of people call you a grenade in these comments. That is an interesting thing of like, oh, someone who's not, because he's not a comedian,
No.
he's just a normal person.
Yes.
How do you like? How do you even explain? Do you just like hide that forever?
Well, luckily he's the perfect amount of a fan of comedy
Okay.
where he's not like obsessed with it, but he like knows about
Yeah.
he like listens to like good podcasts and
Sure.
that's it, you know?
Like Trollhole?
Like this one.
Like
It's his
Trollhole.
favorite.
Shouts out.
Thank you.
And so he like kind of knew what it was at the beginning,
Sure.
but he has mentioned that it's difficult for him to explain to other people what I do because they're like not super, like he'll be like, my girlfriend's a comedian and they'll be like, is she funny? So now he's like getting the thing that we get.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, tell me one of her jokes.
Sure.
And he's like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know?
Does your wife tell people you're a comic?
She tells them I'm dead.
she
She's like, oh yeah, he died in a
tells people
horrific-
she's single.
Yeah. She takes her ring every time she leaves the house. She takes her ring
Yeah.
off, throws it in the yard. I pick it up.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
she's free. She does tell people And she's like, it's really nice. She's like one of my biggest supporters, and I appreciate her.
Yeah.
So she tells people to the point where I'm like, you should lie to people.
Yeah.
Like, you should not tell people.
People
that I
are
do
gonna
this.
find out anyways.
Yeah,
you know,
people are pretty nosy.
They just find
No,
out.
but it is
anyways.
like my boyfriend he's very proud of me and supportive, but so he'll tell his friends. And then I have to walk into a room full of people who know I'm a comedian. And it's
Yeah.
kind of like you've been like robbed of your superpower.
Yes.
Because if you don't know I'm a comedian, I'm so funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so funny.
Yeah.
I'm like the funniest girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
Yeah.
a girlfriend meeting the friends for the first time. It's very easy to be
Mhm,
kind of shy
mhm.
and whatever. I'm funny.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
tell them I'm a comedian, not so funny for a
Yeah.
comedian.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that it's not so funny. It takes the magic. Exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying. Like you're just like, yeah, of course, this is what you
Yeah,
do.
or
so you have to
people do that thing where they're like, "What are you going to use this?"
Right.
You know, and you're
You
like,
can have this.
Oh,
the worst
yeah.
story ever. Like, so my daughter died of cancer. Like, I'm not using this. What do you want me to use? This
"That one I
I
might
could use
use."
it. Was it funny?
Mike, we might be the same guy.
You could make that funny.
I'm learning through this podcast that we might be the same guy.
I
Lizzy
hate
and
that
I
for
are
me.
kindred spirits.
Yeah.
My wife tells people I'm doing comedy right now. Which means there's an end date somewhere.
That's tough.
But my love, there isn't.
That's tough. You guys are both wife guys?
Yes.
Love that.
Crazy.
I love
What the
that.
hell, Neil?
Yes, Neil. Neil
What
from
the
the
hell?
corner.
Here's another one. At Cage Beast, Jack Black, that you.
What's the?
That's so mean.
Ben picked that.
You got him.
Oh my God.
Lizzy, I picked the merch one. I picked the nice one.
I also got a lot of female Stavros Helkias.
So this is why I was like, obviously you don't look like Jack Black, but
Well-
I picked that. Well, I mean, he looks
Are you
funnier,
going to
but-
abandon a collaborator for taking a political stance?
Wait, did he do that?
Oh, yeah. He broke up his fucking band.
Yeah.
Because Kyle Cass is like, don't miss Trump next time. And Jack Black's like, I would never stand for violence.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. That's pussy shit. I said,
I'm saying you're Kung Fu Panda.
maybe bleep that.
I hear helicopters immediately. Yeah, that was what I was gonna ask. That's why I left it on. It's like, what can Stavros? Stavros is the comparison you get the most.
No, it's quite obviously Amy Schumer.
Really?
Yeah, a comedian that people think is bad and fat.
Oh, that's sad.
It's of course
I don't
Amy
like that.
Schumer.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Amy
I saw one that
Schumer.
was like Karen Kilgariff. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
one?
saw that. That was
That's pretty
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Here's one from
That
literal.
was just somebody who's cool.
That was your boyfriend being like, she's kind of like a modern day Karen Kilgariff. Like, modern day, she's still around.
Yeah,
Just replying.
still doing it.
Literal.trash4 says, is that the 1998 Jack Frost on stage?
Now, what does that even?
I don't
mean?
know. I don't know that
Snowman.
reference. Snowman. Oh, because I'm
That's a
fat.
snowman.
Jesus Christ,
I used to cry to that movie.
is this triggering for you?
A little bit.
Oh.
Cry to
Also,
that
real
movie.
quick to the Karen Kilgariff thing. I don't know her. I like her. I don't know
she's
her. She's great. But when I saw that comment, I thought it'd be funny if she saw it and was like, "Oh." Oh no.
Y'all got to collab.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta definitely collab.
Got to collab.
Yeah. One time do you guys know Maddie Weiner?
Yes, of
One time
course.
somebody told me I looked like Maddie Weiner if she'd been through 10 years of hell.
Oh my god.
I'm 2 years older than Maddie
Oh
Weiner.
my god.
Wow. Y'all would break the
And they
internet.
said that to me.
Was that a
They said that to me
comedian?
in person in front of Maddie Weiner. It
That-
was.
yeah.
And I'll tell you after. I don't think you know him.
Okay, because I was like, only a comic would say
Yeah.
something. That's crazy.
Yeah. And she had to be like, no.
So let's get back into the toothless thing.
Yeah.
And we'll do
Yeah.
our troll back. So this is from I've Napped Everywhere Man. He says he was probably severely self-conscious about it already, and most people can't afford dentures, let alone veneers or something resembling real teeth. At least he brought flowers, because this only sounds like it was the worst day of my life because you're judgy. If he was an ass, then fine, but you didn't say any of that in this clip.
Yeah, well, there's more. The joke's longer.
Is this the same?
The clip's not the whole joke, guy. Because in the next part of the joke, I talk about how he told me he fucking killed a guy.
Yeah, I was like, I remember this. I couldn't remember if there were different jokes or not, but
Same joke, same guy,
this
all
is an
true.
incredible.
Was the guy who killed his dentist?
Hell yeah.
He killed a guy for stealing his teeth in the night.
Tooth fairy?
Oh, that's incredible.
Well, I got a troll back. You got your troll back?
Yeah, I wrote something down. You go ahead. And
Oh,
go
this
first.
is the one we're doing. Great.
Yeah. I said, plenty of ways to fake you have teeth. Mentos, Halloween vampire teeth, borrowing dentures. If he really wanted to yuck my yum, he could have given me that good sucky gum.
Ooh, I like that. I like that because I don't think that guy's gonna know what to do with that at all. That guy's probably gonna block you so that he doesn't feel gay.
Why, you never get the old sucky gum?
Sucky.
Dude, it's also crazy how many male comedians, after I started telling that joke, were like, "Do you at least let him go down on you?"
Yeah,
That's immediately
doesn't-
where I went.
That's not even for.
that shouldn't
That
matter.
doesn't. That's not
Yeah.
a 1-to-1 transfer.
If you,
Yeah.
they're like, wait, are you guys not using teeth when we go down on people? You're
Yeah,
like, I mean, okay.
nibbling on it
Some people like a nibble, but like
like a corn
it shouldn't
cob.
be the
Little
default.
little capybara.
You
Yeah.
turn. You're like, hey, why don't you scooch over a little bit? I'm gonna nibble on you like a corn cob. That's actually kind of in line with what I said. If you can afford flowers and dinner for two, you can at least afford enough teeth to clamp on a nipple. That's what I said.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm.
This was a weird.
So what do you think? Nipple
So
clamp or
fucking
sucky
weird.
gum?
I think I want to go with sucky gum.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. I like that it will bewilder this person.
That's
it's
kind of what I
haunting me
go for
already.
with
Because
these.
yours, I think he's gonna come back with numbers about how much teeth cost, and I'm just not interested in
Sure,
that.
sure.
You know,
I think too, it's like that's some good merch. Sucky gum.
that is good. That is
We're really
big.
pitching you hard on merch.
I know
here.
everybody wants me to have merch. Sorry.
You should have merch. If you're gonna be working the road, you gotta have merch.
You know what sucks is I do, and I was supposed to go
Oh.
to Chicago on Monday, and so I was gonna pick it up from the guy who made its apartment, and then I got asked to do this a day before I had to leave, and it hadn't come in yet.
Can he ship it to you where you're at?
Maybe, I don't know.
You could. Yeah, I would, because you pay for overnight shipping. Plugs wise, what do you got though? What's going
Well,
on?
I got merch,
Yeah.
allegedly. You can follow me on Instagram at Lizzy Cassidy, Lizzy with a Y at the end. I have 2 podcasts, which is embarrassing. But they're both really good. One
They
is
are
a
good.
comedy podcast about near-death experiences called Close Calls. Ben's been on it.
I've been on it.
And the other one is called Respectfully, which is more of like a general things that are annoying podcast. Ben's been on
I've
it.
been on it.
So listen to
That's how you know
those.
they're desperate.
Listen to those. Follow me on Instagram, and that's it.
Excellent. At Just Mike Lester on all social media. November 28th and 29th, I'm headlining Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin. And then December 26th through 28th, I'm headlining Acme Comedy Company in Minneapolis,
Slay.
Minnesota. So those are the big ones. Get your ticks. Merch will be there.
Do you feel? Is this gonna be out by then? You think?
I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care.
And if not, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I had a great time.
Thanksgiving thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're around Minneapolis on Thanksgiving, like the weekend after, come to the home for the holiday shows. We'll have special guests. We have people who used to be from here or coming back to do it. We have people who just moved here or doing the show. It's always great. We do 2 shows, the 29th and the 30th. Come see me at the Comedy Attic in December. I'll be headlining one night and then featuring the rest of the weekend. I'll be in Kansas City with Shane Torres. That's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. Shane sucks. Shane fucking sucks. Dude.
And then I am
Yeah, fuck Shane.
Shane is the person who, whenever people are like, I listen to a podcast, like almost immediately like, dude, that Shane Torres episode, crazy. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, where I was emotionally challenging him. Yeah. I was like, so have you always kind of bullied people? And he's like, what the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy?
I love Shane.
And then you guys both turned on me immediately.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
love Shane here. Also, I am going to be recording my album at Sisyphus Brewing in March.
Oh, yeah,
at the end of
March.
February. It's like February 28th, March 1st. You can get tickets will be live soon. I'm just going to start telling people about it. I probably
Yeah.
should do like a big fun announcement, but just come to that. I'm gonna be.
This is a fun announcement.
I got some shit for you. We've been running the hour for a long time. It's good. I think some things are gonna have to change because of how the election shook out. But
It's good.
But it's still good, and I'm excited to have people there. So come to that at Sisyphus at the end of February.
Neil, what do you got?
Loon Lake Entertainment for me to DJ your stuff, and then if you want me to help you with podcasts in Minneapolis area, I can help you out with that too. I'm also gonna I want to do reels for people.
Cut that out, Neil.
Cutting it out. Never mind. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, and Seven Sword Sound for my music. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day.
And until next time, you know exactly what to do. You can go to hell.
Throw it up
there you go,
there it
Lizzy.
is.
There you go, Lizzy. Throw it up, Liz.
I don't know. I like you guys.
Throw it up.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.